Do you want to know what's the best punch to punch laminate and cardstock? I hope you stick around to see how I do this. Welcome to my channel, Planner Nerd Plans. I am Kate. I do planner related videos and plan with me's to inspire you to how to use your paper planners. I hope you stick around and see what we do here with these 3 punches. Sticking around. I hope you enjoy this video and give me a thumbs up and let YouTube know you liked this video. Okay, as I dust my crappy, this one I don't use anymore. So this is the arc punch. It is a big monster, as you can tell. And then this is the Levenger big one. This one's definitely more expensive than this one. This one's about brand new 45, used about 25. This is about $100 right here. And then of course we have the Happy Planner Punch. Now, disclaimer off the bat right here. This Happy Planner Punch does not, I repeat, does not punch laminate or cardstock at all. You will jam it, break it, so forth. It is not strong enough to do so, where the Levenger and the Arc is. But they are each a disc-bound system punches, but they each punch differently, including they have different settings. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 different punches. I'll just punch some scrap paper so then you can see how far difference to the mushroom, but also I will show you how to punch the laminate cardstock I have here with the Levenger punch to show you how to line up your classic size Happy Planner paper to this in case you need to punch something like this. So without further ado, let's grab some scrap paper and get going here. So I have some brown here. Alright, so I think we all know what Happy Planner looks like, punch, but I'm going to punch it just so we have something to do. So there's Happy Planner. So Happy Planner, pretty long stem, a little short mushroom at the top. It looks like it's a half circle, more so. Not as fat or fatty, as you would say. All right, to give myself room, I'm going to put this aside. All right, next. Oh, let's do this. See my chicken scratch. Okay, so next is the arc. It has this locking, but one thing I've noticed with punching this is if you're punching, you can accidentally slide it to the lock position and it'll lock up and not release your paper, so you have to unlock it. Horrible position, but when it's open it looks like that. And you think you have a way to modify this, but you cannot. They're all fused in and such. I wish I could adjust these, but instead I had to spend the money. Alright, so the Arc is a Staples product. But as you can tell already, the mushroom head looks exactly like Happy Planner, but it looks a little shorter. Little dun dun dun. Alright, Levenger Punch. Tell you the truth, after I found this punch, so their locking mechanism is way over here. It's right there. It's very long. So locking mechanisms here, all you have to do is here. It's not hard to undo, and it's just like a big stapler looking thing. Now let's punch this one, and then we can do a comparison, and then I will punch All right. All right. Now, here we go. So, Happy Planner is a bit longer. The arc one is shorter. So if I line these up, so you can see that the arc one is still underneath. And see how short it is? So my problem with the arc one is because how short it is, it's easily when you're just turning a page to, because all it takes is that motion to take them off the disc. And I'm not very happy about that. I'm like, no, stay down. And then because they come off so easily, these things, unless you have a good sturdy thick paper, they will, if you don't have this little part, they won't stay on the disc. Okay, so there's that. Now Levenger is shorter than the Happy Planner, but if you turn it around, it's the same length. It just has a bigger mushroom, so it's a bigger circle. It more looks like a U. Instead of this looks like a half circle, a half moon. This looks more like a U, like a cup. So the distance is about the same, but so the top to tippy top of each of the mushrooms are the same. But Levenger Punch is a bit shorter, but has a bigger mushroom. So that is the difference. So since Happy Planner does not make a big industrial punch for those who like to punch this deep, I've been using just recently started using the Levenger Punch, and I love it. So, and arc, not that great of a punch at all. So, but I do like this deeper one because then your paper actually stays on and turns. Where the arc, it's easy to take it up. All right, so the video might be a bit short, but that is okay because now is the next is the exclamation point. So you're here just to see how to punch a classic size Happy Planner here. So on the Levenger Punch, the thing is Levenger has letter, compact, junior, and then they have it so it's a 3x5 micro pad. So they have these. This is their sizes. Now I discovered that junior works, but junior's a slight off. It's not quite as centered. So they don't, since they have encased this whole thing, you kind of have to do. So I'm turning this to show you that you can still see the punches. One of mine stuck. Hold on. Okay, it's up. Sometimes they get stuck, and you know how this is their little door back here to get the remnants, the remnants of the paper out. So you kind of have to pop it open with this button and then open it all the way and then shake, shake, shake into your garbage can from this part. So make sure this part's over a garbage can or whatever bag you put your scraps. So the thing is this is going to be interesting for most people is because you're not lining it up directly to one or the other. So you are actually lining it up to the very center or to the junior here when you're doing the covers. That should work. But if you're doing what is it, regular size, because covers are usually a little bit bigger and wider than the actual Happy Planner paper, if you didn't know that. So you give yourself some little, I always do an extra inch, so you get a 1/4 inch here and a 1/4 inch there. But do your best to slide it in here and center it between the 9 punches in the middle. So after doing so, and sometimes it's not happy, I have 1 punch. So the only thing is I got this little nick. That's what was happening. I got a little nick from the top, the furthest one here. But other than that, I got all 9 punches. Like so. And I do is I trim my plastic as much as I possibly can to the edge of the paper so that it goes in deep enough to hold. That's in any Discbound. So you get that depth that you need to make sure it's steady. Which I think is what the flaw is for arc punches, is they don't have the depth correctly to hold it in. So let's do this again. Now this is my back side. So I might have to adjust that. I'm trying to do is keep it centered between it. So I'm an even distance between the top and the bottom. And sometimes, you know, you lay it down and then you move it. So you gotta scooch it back. And there we go. And this time I got a little smidged at the bottom. So you might get a little, the extra ones on the side here. But there you go. 2 punched covers, laminated covers. And this is ready for my next project. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know if you have any questions, how to do this. I just recently helped a fellow planner lady, Beautiful One. She's here on YouTube as well, but she was wondering how to do the Levenger Punch to a classic size as well. And I helped her figure that out. I told her you might get a little nick, but other than that, you should be good to go. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this and check out my other videos. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.